And two, the CIA and these people have done this stuff for years to circumvent and deceive and overthrow government. So it's nothing to have a demonstration like that. I would never tell anybody to go down and say we're going to take over the house, because you don't know how it's going to be circumvented. They could have planted bombs in there and did things, and then all of a sudden, who took the blame?
Got you. What is
it's just like Oswald. Who was Oswald? Who's the guy that supposedly killed JFK?
Yeah,
all this stuff was all fabricated. These people, what can you tell these people? You can't tell them jack. So getting back to what you were saying, I don't think it was I don't think it was an insurrection. I think it was something that was planned. It went awry for political reasons, and then they turned around and wanted to indict him. So my point is, the whole thing was a farce.
Okay. What is your?
I have a different point of view about that. I respectfully disagree with you on some parts of what you're saying and stuff. I know that the CIA and others have been involved in various coups, political coups, et cetera, or coup d'etats and stuff. But this situation is a little different. I mean, if you read the works of, like I said, Bob Woodward, I mentioned earlier, like his latest book, Peril, this guy, Donald Trump, is absolutely out of his mind. The stuff that happened, he antagonized. What he did is he inflamed the passions of these people, many of them who feel that this is their country, this is their government, and they, people call them insurrectionists. No, these people were white domestic terrorists. They were terrorists. They tried to overthrow the government. They created a constitutional crisis. They did a little bit. Come tell you, they were let in. There was inside job, because I saw the stuff, but I did the research on it, and it was an inside-outside job. Because if you look at how when the Black Lives Matter, when they protested a couple years ago over there, they had people dressed in military garb. This is on the front page, and I can show you this on the Chicago Crusader newspaper, juxtaposing images. Okay, here you have the Black Lives Matter demonstration. You had the people in the black garb, military garb. You couldn't get up the steps. But when it came to January the 6th, 2021, here the white folks came dressed in all kinds of weird hats, Viking hats, all kinds of stuff, talking about QAnon and all these different. And then you have the Proud Boys and the Boogaloos. So you got to think about it. You got to remember them names: QAnon, Proud Boys, and the Boogaloos. Then you had the Representative Green, that crazy white girl and stuff like that. That was also a part of talking on, espousing on these QAnon, the conspiracy theories and all that dumb stuff that they talk about. And then you have these other people who are white nationalists. They are nativists. See, you need to, if you think I'm kidding, you get Morris Dees and other works and stuff. The Southern Poverty Law Center was a conservative group, but the Southern Poverty Law Center in Alabama monitored these white supremacist organizations and groups and stuff. And these people, Boogaloos, Proud Boys, and then you got these, the QAnon. See, they were trying to basically destabilize the government because they wanted a white nationalist brother, Donald Trump, to get reelected. He stole the election, I felt, in 2016 and stuff, even though Hillary Clinton, she got, but I'm telling you, that was funny. That's funny how he got in. But anyway, they definitely would, I think that this was serious, that these people did what they were going to do. They were trying to do more. So a few people were shot, security people were killed, and so a few security people killed. So this was real. These people were trying to overthrow the government. These people are white domestic terrorists.
You look like you wanted to respond.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I just disagree with everything you said.
Okay.
Because listen, there is no organization on the face of the earth, especially in America, that I'm talking about. Just take the Black Panthers. They were already infiltrated. They had 7, 8. Go back. We're talking besides COINTELPRO. I know very agencies that was you had the CIA, you had the Navy intelligence, you had 3 or 4, about 7 different intelligence. Now this is the funny thing. One of the intelligence agents was being arrested. He didn't know that he was undercover for one of the agencies. They didn't talk to one another. So they was going to book him on federal charges and send his ass up. He said, no, you can't do a damn thing to me. He said, why not? He said, I'm CIA, man.
I'm with them.
He said, I'm with the Army Intelligence. They said, well, they had been infiltrated 4 or 5 different ways. So I'm talking about all the...
Were you talking about John F. Kennedy?
I'm talking about I just got to talk about Black Panther. They have been infiltrated many times. Now, there's no agency, there's no other, put it this way, there's no other group of any major size that the FBI CIA have not infiltrated. Some of the, you got 23 ABC, Army, Intelligence, all the different agencies, NSA, NSI, a whole bunch of folks that have infiltrated these things and have went in and did what? They've been caught many times. The FBI has been caught up many times going in, agitating and causing situations to arouse to get these people to go out and bomb certain things. They say, well, you can't get these people. This is all true. What the hell are you doing down here? So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to say, now listen, there's no way in the hell you're going to get the major world power, you're going to take a couple thousand folks and go into the Congress and turn over? That's lunacy. So that's the whole thing is propaganda.
We agree to disagree. You know what? I want to go to China. You know what? China appears to be the new juggernaut. Okay? And what I would like to ask you is, both of y'all, how can the United States compete with China when they produce products at a lesser price than the American worker? You got something on your mouth. How can they compete with somebody that's economically, their system is different, and a union worker wants $15 or $20 an hour? How can we compete?
Well, first thing, you say they're a juggernaut. You have to have some historical context behind China. All that technology that China got didn't come from them. Where do you think it came from? Google. You name all the tech. Apple. What do you think Apple? I got an iPhone. What do you think is made? My Apple is made from slave labor.
Okay.
Over in China.
Okay.
Where did the technology come? It came from all these companies, and they went over to China, and they agreed with Deng Xiaoping, the first one, that said, listen, China cannot become a major power on pure communism. What they had to do, they had to adapt to agree. The only way that they could get off their feet is allow Americans to come in and give them that technology that they needed. Well, where did Hitler get the power from?